Hello there everybody, and welcome back to Try New Things. It's good to have you here with us today. Now I'm assuming since you're checking out this video, there's a good chance you're considering getting a hose reel cart for your garden hose. I was in the same boat, but I was fortunate enough that this Christmas that Santa Claus swung by Tractor Supply and picked one up for me. Let me show you what he got me. So here's what he picked up for me over at Tractor Supplies. It's a hose reel cart that holds up to 400 feet of 5/8 inch hose. Now it says it's heavy duty steel construction, rust resistant, all terrain with 10-inch pneumatic tires, and comes with a 6-foot leader hose included and an integrated basket for storage of garden tools and accessories. Now it is winter here in Kentucky, so I don't have a ton of need for a cart to hold my hose yet. But it is all spooled out on the floor, so getting it up off the floor and somewhere tidy will be handy. And then come spring, when it's time to water the trees in the garden, it'll definitely come in a lot handier. So let me get this opened up and assembled, and I'll show you what it looks like with a hose reel installed, and then we'll go outside and try it out, even though there's nothing really to water. So hang tight. You're going to want to see how this turns out, and I'll give you an honest review. Well, there definitely is a fair amount of bits and pieces, so definitely be ready for some assembly required. But with the magic of editing, this will be all put together in no time. Well, here she be in all her glory, all assembled. Do count on 20 to 30 minutes assembly time. If you thought you were going to open up the box and this thing would roll out and into your garden, you're going to be sorely disappointed. But I think anybody can certainly put it together with some simple hand tools that everybody should have. It just takes a bit of time. There's a lot of bolts and nuts to put in there. But it went together easy enough. I'm digging the hammered steel finish on it. It's kind of cool. It's a little bit bigger than I anticipated. We'll get the hose on it next and see how it looks, and I'll pull it outside, maybe give a better close-up than this. But hang in there. You're going to want to see it with the hose on it. Well, there you have it, all assembled and some hose on there. Now I couldn't test the capacity of a 400-foot claim. What I've got on there right now is 25 feet of pretty chunky hose. And it's only gone around a couple times at the smallest diameter right on the inside of the reel. So will it hold hundreds and hundreds of feet? Absolutely. 400 feet of chunky hose? I'm not so certain yet, but it's certainly going to lead me to buy another section of hose. I hate fighting with a hose and it getting all tangled up, so this is going to help an awful lot. Plus I've got taps at the front of the barn, the side of the barn, and this will make it a lot easier to get the hose from one side to the other. And as for the all-terrainness, it pulls really easy through loose gravel, and I tried it out on the lawn, and it pulled really easy as well. So I would say that's pretty much a legitimate claim. Now with the pneumatic tires, I didn't put any air in them, but they're not compressing at all. There's no real weight on this cart. And that's another thing, when it's time to reel the hose in, I found myself putting my foot up against the back wheel just to stabilize a little bit as I was rolling it up. As it gets more weight on it, maybe that won't be necessary, or if I've got it on the lawn instead of on the concrete floor. But easy to pull around, easy to connect, and now makes my hose storage a lot easier as well. So as always, I appreciate you taking the time and watching my video. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. Again, this was from Tractor Supply. It's where my wife picked this one up. There's lots of different models available. But if you're eyeballing this one, this may give you a little bit of idea of what you're in for if you pick it up. So thanks again, and until next time, bye-bye.